Hey there, CPO here, and real quick I wanted to show off a Radio Shack 70-watt soldering station that I just picked up. It was an impulse buy. I actually wasn't necessarily shopping for a soldering station, but I was in Radio Shack picking up some other things, and happened to notice that this one was on clearance. It was this one here in the red box. You may recognize it. But it was on clearance for $49.97. And I was already sort of in the market for a new soldering station. I've been using several different irons. I've got a little Weller 40 watt, and I think I've got a little 15 watter. But I was looking for something a little bit more robust, and I really wanted something with a nice solid iron holder and all that. So anyway, I saw this and thought, well, for 50 bucks, I mean, that's really, for the most part, you know, if you're looking for a Weller clone-ish sort of a soldering station, you're going to spend about 50 bucks for a quality one anyway. And so I thought, what the heck, I can buy it. If I don't like it, I can take it back. I've been using it for about a week or so. I've done quite a bit of soldering on it, and I really, really enjoy it. So I thought I'd share it with you now that it's on clearance. Be careful when you go into Radio Shacks. I was in Radio Shack in one of the local malls and saw this one, same exact item, but look at the price on it. So they are being clearanced out for 50 bucks. If you go to radioshack.com, you can get it for 50 bucks. But it seems to have all of the features that you would expect out of a you know, higher end soldering station. It does have a digital display. I've got mine set for 600 degrees Fahrenheit, and then you can see the real-time temperature as it heats up. It heats up really quick. And for Fahrenheit, it will go 392 to 896 degrees. I find the 600 degrees pretty much, for the most part, what I do works really well. Not too hot, and but doesn't leave me wanting more heat. It's 70 watts, so it will get up to temperature pretty quick, and it will maintain the temperature. There's a lot of heat backing it up. There's a lot of wattage there, so it'll maintain the temperature fairly well. It's got a really nice, grippy, like a rubbery iron handle, and it comes with this little finer pointed tip, which has been helpful. I did order some additional tips, and that's one of the challenges, right, in getting a soldering station or soldering iron, especially when you spend some money, is getting replacement tips. So I will share with you on the screen right now where I bought a replacement tip from the best that I can tell is a good match. So anyway, it's up to temperature right now. So I don't want to be messing around, but it's a ceramic heating element, so it's got the tip that actually goes around the heating element, which is a fairly good quality. You're not wasting a lot of energy in heating up the rest of the parts of the iron without getting the tip very hot. So most of that energy goes straight to the tip because of how that ceramic core heating element is set up. And then, like I said, it does have this really nice, very, very stable station here. And it's got the sponge holder. I really did like the soldering spool holder here. That's pretty convenient, and actually I find I just drag some out, use it, and then wheel it back up when I'm done. Works out really well. Does have some tip storage here, which I don't use, and then nice flat top for me to use my my brass sponge. Like I said, you can set it with Fahrenheit or Celsius. It's pretty easy to change the temperature to what you want. Gets up to temp really fast. And you can also lock it out. Once you get a setting you want, you can lock it out so that, you know, changing the buttons doesn't change anything. So the manual is really simple. So I'm not going to go through the how to do things because it's about as simple as you can get. So I just really wanted to show off the unit in case anybody was looking for one. I mean, 50 bucks, you can pick it up locally. Like I said, the biggest problem is going to be tips. And I think I found the right tip. I'll report back if it's wrong. but I think that's the tip that's going to work for it. And matter of fact, let me cool it down real quick, and I'll get you some tip dimensions real quick for the video. So while this thing is cooling down, I will show you it does have a 5-pin cable, which is pretty standard on the higher end irons. The cable's nice and long. I mean, you've got quite a bit of length here, so you can definitely get some reach. It's a little stiffer than I'd like. I know that there are some that have nice flexible silicone cables. This isn't one of those. It feels more like, you know, like any other industrial grade, you know, power cord or something. It's a little bit stiff. It's a little cool right now in the room I'm working in, so I don't know if the temperature gets warmer, if it loosens up a little bit. I can tell you it hasn't been a problem when I've been using it. The handle is really nice, so it, I don't know, it just doesn't give me any problems, but it is a little bit stiff. I know some of them have really flexible cables, but anyway, so I wanted to make sure you knew that. So let's take a look at these tip dimensions. All right, so as you can see, this is the style tip that it has, and basically it just slips over the ceramic core. So if you're familiar with this sort of a heating element, which is very popular in the Weller style or its clones, the Ouyas, or you know, what have you. So let me get you some measurements here. So I'll give you some millimeter measurements. Looks to be about 6.5 millimeter outer diameter. And about 4 millimeter inner diameter. Get a second measurement here. Yep, 4 millimeter inner diameter. The length of the main part of the shaft is, looks like 25 millimeters. Overall length is about 41.5 millimeters. And then I think that's probably all you need to be able to find a compatible tip. But like I said, I did the research and I ordered this one, and they should be here soon, and hopefully I'll know more. And you can convert those to inches, but it is what it is. And then just to change these things out, pretty simple. Just put the new tip over the element, slide down the sleeve, screw it on, and you're good to go. So anyway, that's it. Hopefully this is helpful. Like I said, I wasn't really in the market immediately for a soldering station. I was just starting to do the research and kind of figure out what I wanted, what my requirements are. I was really looking for a higher wattage one. Most of the $50 units, even the clone units, tend to be about 40 watts or so, and then they get more expensive if you try and get up into the 70-80 watt range. So finding a 70 watt iron and a station for $50, which seems to have good quality components, really caught my eye. So if you're looking for one, go grab one at Radio Shack. If you have any questions, I know a lot of people crack open the internals of the stations. If you want that, let me know. I don't really know what I'm looking at, to be honest with you, but if you want to see something, let me know. I'll get some video of it for you. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.